We're here at the Outdoor Farm Show, and we're at the first ever corn stalk baling demonstration in Canada. And we're joined by Ken Wagenbach from AGCO, and he's going to take us through this technology, how it works, and basically how we make big bales of corn stalks. And then I'm going to talk to Don McCabe from the OFA, the Ontario Federation of Agriculture, and we're going to talk about what type of potential exists for this technology and biomass in Ontario. But first to you, Ken. Tell us about the process here, how you make a bale, and maybe we'll start right here with the shredder.
Okay, the shredder is an integral part into this process. It helps us to make better windrows, makes us to make efficiency of our equipment work a little better. So we use, in this case here, we're using a Henniker shredder. It is 20 foot wide. It has an auger that side discharges all the material, so we can double up our windrows to make our baler time be more productive. In this process here, it also is kind of an integral part in it because it also dictates how the material will look and feel all the way through to the end user of it, both in dirt or ash contact that it picks up and the sizing. Without this process, the baler doesn't really care, but we can at least make wider windrows and just make best use of our time. The baler is, in this case here, we're using the Heston 2270 XD. It's designed as a culmination of a couple years of products that we designed to kind of more represent what's needed for the corn stover baling. Its predecessor were 16 inches longer on a chamber. When we're baling corn stover, we are looking at several things. We want a dense bale, we want a uniform flake size, and we want productivity. This particular machine answers all these questions. This baler is a 3x4. Today we're baling 8 foot lengths. We can vary that length up to 9 feet if we need to. The some of the other features of this particular baler are we have an Optiform stuffer chamber, so we can optimize the shape of this bale to different conditions. We always want a perfectly front face, back faced, and slope sides, so we can adjust that for varying conditions. The XD on this means that we have larger density cylinders. We can handle bigger loads. The typical of a dry bale of corn stover will be in that 1,200 to 1,400 pound range. Wheat straw will be 1,100 to 1,200 pounds. And alfalfa will be in that 1,500 to 1,600 pound range. Different crops of different densities will have an effect.
Now, Ken, this whole process wraps up with the stinger doing some pretty amazing things and moving bales. Tell us about how it works.
The stinger on this particular machine picks up 12 bales, 12 3x4 bales, 8 4x4 bales, or it can pick up round bales. What it does, it picks up the bales, squeezes them, throws it over the top, and they slide down the slide, and they're stacked in accordance. Corn stover bales, depending on the moisture, get stacked somewhere between 4 and 6 high. We can go as high as 12 high. The machine is highly versatile. It runs 53 miles an hour down the road. You can pick up stuff and move it. So it has some advantages.
It really rips around.
It does get around very well. It does about 100 bales an hour with a reasonably skilled operator. And so the collective method, this thing will keep up with about 2 balers.
Talk about, I guess, the whole process. Ken, I mean, you can move between chopping, baling, and moving these bales. How many bales can you move at an appropriate time?
We target in this corn stover, we're looking for density, so we have a tendency to slow down to get our density. So we're doing in that range of 55 to 70 bales an hour, and all the machines are geared to match that, so we're not running away from one or the other. So the stacker can keep up with the balers, the shredders can keep up with the baler can keep up with the shredders, or shredders can keep ahead of the equipment. And so that's what we kind of target at this point. Technology will change. I'm sure we'll do better. We'll get change that in the future, but this is the range we typically run at.
And final question for you, where can we see this equipment in action? Where is it operating?
In Iowa, there's 2 facilities, cellulosic facilities. The equipment is running. Will be for most of the fall harvest. Hugoton, Kansas is another place that it is running and being utilized. And then in November, first week in November, there will be a depth 65-acre demonstration up here in Ontario where we'll be doing the same process on a large scale for people that are interested in this area to learn more about it.
Hey Ken, thank you for your time today. Great, a little bit of history right here in Ontario.
Very good, thank you.